cannot find this whole blanket with the yarn that's like this big.
More original than what it would be.
Here we have Çeşme. So these two towns, they are now nicknamed as like the new Saint-Tropez of Europe.
Arrived in a small village here in, the middle of Turkey. And of course, today is the day that my period starts. So TMI, but yeah, it happens, right? I'm a woman, and of course, I'm now a bit uncomfortable and everything, but gonna make do because today is the day of the slaughtering event. So that's why actually we're here to have lunch, and so we're gonna be coming into a local person's home. Our group is going to be split up, so we're going to be in different homes, but I'm excited to take part of this because I've seen it in Morocco, the actual slaughtering part, but never actually got to take part in, the celebration part and eating together and everything. So I'm excited to do that, but of course, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. But that's the reality of travel, right? It happens, so I have to just make do.
What she's doing, she's actually adapting the temperature. If she puts that yogurt directly into it, it will ruin the yogurt. So slowly she's making it from cold to warm. She will be adding the whole thing in the bar. Folks, eat it. You cannot find this homemade style one at any market or something like that. It's really.
Oh, wow.
Cannot cut it easily.
Thank you. Oh, it's so soft and warm and delicious.
Fish. China? No, originally from China.
Oh, okay. But you're living? I always wanted to make my own blanket with the yarn that's like this big.
Thank you.
Seni seven kalbi de yıkma, Allah'ın emrinden çıkma, öldürücü gözlere bakma. Her can söyler hakiki yazı, geçti bahar getirdik yazı, bir gün olur halimin kızı, annene bak gör halini. Gel güzelim beni yakma, seni seven kalbi de yıkma, Allah'ın emrinden çıkma, öldürücü gözlere bakma.
I love how the lights automatically turn on. So this house has been really interesting because we went through one door, but they're all actually connected. We didn't come in through this door. We came in through the side door over here. But then it's all connected. I came in from this one.
Amerika.
Yeah.
So the walkway that goes along here, there was water that would run under it because obviously water is life, so they needed water to have, you know, life there. And so these were remnants of part of that. But up here, we'll actually see where the water would run under behead. And then there's way up there, you can see like a road. All those buildings were part of like the road, or that would have been alongside the road.
Pool night. So because the building collapsed on the right, after the first column, so 1, 2, 3, you see the pool. So they got a facade like this, 2-floor building, the pool here, and the water used to flow from here to here, and the extra floating water used to cascade from here to a little canal and another canal. So this is how they used to show their water, which was very important at that time period. People make the
That one is the actual road, and this was created after, so to protect that from being ruined. But this would have been the street with the columns holding the water, and then there's another one behead as well. So these tunnels were actually used for a psychiatric hospital. I'm totally saying that wrong right now. But anyway, so they would give the patients opium and then they would walk through this tunnel. And so then they were supposed to have some dreams and some thoughts, and that's supposed to help them with getting better. And so then, yeah, they would walk through these, and at the end, is like where the hospital would be. And then when they were done with this part, they would sit and kind of take in what happened, and then tell, you know, their doctors and everything like what it was, and that would be part of their treatment. And then eventually they would be cured, and then they'd be able to go home, and everything was covered by the state. Can you believe that? Because now nothing is.
And on top of these squares of walls, this is where the musicians used to be playing music. Imagine that you are listening that soft music, inhaling the opium.
So these were actually the dream tunnels.
With this kind of blue, smoky atmosphere, of course, at the end of the tunnel, you'll be starting to feel sleepy. The technique which was discovered by physician Göbeller. What are those holes? As you get to it, during Greek and Roman periods, they attach the stones, especially the columns, the drums of columns placed on top of the other one.
With how the water looks now, I would not bathe in that. But here is the theater portion of this area. We're gonna walk up. I don't know why, or like what it is about these places that always impress me. Like when there's these massive columns and like all of this, it's just so out of this world. It's so unlike anything we really ever see now that I just find it so impressive. Because like, could you imagine, like, you're just walking around, you're going to the hospital, you're going to the theater, and you have this amazing view. Like, I know we have a lot of pretty things nowadays, of course, as well, but just the attention to detail that was then, and all the work that it took to make it. Like, now I feel like it's a lot easier, so I feel like that's why it's just so much more impressive. It is a hot one, but we're going to climb to the top. I was just taking some photos in the lower part because I feel like everybody always goes to the top, right, to see like how big it is. But I'm like, I want to feel like what it felt like to be on that stage when this was actually functioning, right? So, okay, we're climbing to the top. And these parts honestly seem like they're not the original. They were definitely reconstructed, but this definitely seems original. Like, obviously fallen apart, probably not like what it looked like during its glory days, but more original than what it would have been compared to these. The sunset.